Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at these Diode Dynamics SS3 Pro LED fog lights with backlight. Now these lights have been designed to fit your 2020 to 2023 Jeep Gladiator and your 2018 JL Wrangler and JL Wrangler Unlimited, then your 2019 and newer Wrangler, your 2020 and newer Wrangler 4xe, and then finally your 2019 and newer Wrangler Unlimited. On custom fit parts such as these lights, I do recommend taking advantage of our vehicle fit guide here at etrailer.com. Just input the year, make, and model of your vehicle, and our fit guide will confirm if these will work for you, or if we have something comparable that will work for you. Now these 3-inch custom fit SAE-compliant LED fog pod lights are going to give you brighter light and a more concentrated light pattern to see more clearly, especially in inclement weather. Now as you can see, this light here I do have connected to my power source, and what you're currently seeing is my favorite feature of these lights, the backlight feature, and this features an amber backlight, and so this is going to make you extra visible to other motorists when you're not using the fog lights. So you can see what this looks like now with my bright studio lights on, but to give you a better demonstration of what this is going to look like in low light or dark conditions, let me go ahead and turn my studio lights off. And so this is really going to be just a great feature to have with these lights on your vehicle. And then while I have my lights off here, I'm going to go ahead and fire up the fog beam just so you can see the difference. So backlight and then the fog beam. And this pattern is going to give you a high intensity light in an 80-degree horizontal spread for better visibility. So there's that beam pattern right there on the wall behind me. And I think I might have lost my connection there, but hopefully that gives you a good idea of what that's going to look like. There we go. Shine that there on the wall again. I'm using alligator clips on a wiring harness, and so that's why my connection's a little bit fragile there, or delicate. So again, this is going to be an 80-degree horizontal spread, giving you better visibility in bad weather. The light has a color temperature of 6,000 Kelvin, so that cool white color is going to match most factory LED lights. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my studio lights back on and disconnect the power source here so I'm not continuing to blind you here. Now, as I mentioned, these lights are going to have a really clear, really brilliant light, and the raw lumen rating that these lights have is 5,796 lumens, and then the measured lumen rating is 3,000 lumens, and the peak beam intensity is 11,900 candela. And in case you don't know, candela ratings measure the directional light output, and it's how anything is rated where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output, like regular light bulbs where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of this rating, you can visit this product page on our website, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find. Some other bits of information that you might be interested in: the main beam has a power draw of 2.7 amps, and the backlight only 0.03 amps. Now these lights are designed with a newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. So unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't great at focusing all the light where you want it, this custom designed large TIR optic actually collects and then focuses all of the light forward very efficiently. And from there, instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly into the lens surface. That's going to prevent the normal efficiency loss that you see with an outside lens. Typically, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're going to lose up to 10% of that light from it just shining through. So by making it as a part of this lens, you're actually going to pick up some efficiency rather than losing it. So this is going to include everything that you see here. You are going to get 2 Type MS brackets. So I do have the brackets installed on these pod lights already, just to kind of give you an idea of what this is going to look like. And then you're also going to get the hardware. And you are going to get these adapters here. So this one is going to be a 52024 pin DT backlight tap, and then you're going to get the 5202 2-pin DT adapter. So you'll get 2 of each. As you can see here, I am using one here on the back of this light. That's what I was using to plug it into a power source. And so these adapters are going to be plug and play, very easy to connect. And in case you didn't see, I did want to show you here that on the bottom of these lights there's a breather patch that's going to prevent any moisture buildup. You probably saw the heat sinks already. They're going to help dissipate heat quickly to increase the longevity of these lights. And then these lights have been built with high intensity LED chips, and they feature a durable powder coated aluminum construction. The heavy duty construction will withstand extreme temperatures, corrosion, and vibration. Testing is completed to SAE standards, just like your factory lighting components. And Diode Dynamics actually designed, engineered, and assembled these lights right down the highway from us here at etrailer.com. Their headquarters is right here in the greater St. Louis area, so they're not too far from us. The overall measurements of these lights, the width and the height is right at 3 5/16 inches, and then that depth is about 2 3/8 inches. So when you have these installed as a pair and aimed in accordance with your state's regulations, the fog pattern is going to meet SAE J583 standard as fog lamps for legal on-road use. You do want to check your local laws and regulations for aiming installation and applicability. This kit is a replacement for OEM fog lamps. If your vehicle does not have fog lamps, additional hardware and wiring may be needed for installation. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together was helpful for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.